我们可以先去那个 training 模式 ，training tutorials， 看一下怎么教哦，这边也蛮多的。打滑的时候是不是？先练习他讲的这个好了。这是甩尾吗？这是在教你路线怎么中摆日。好，先看看这个好了。我靠，这是什么？我要的是这个，这是基础是不是？一个一个来吗
？As with braking, weight transfer is an extremely important aspect of making a rally car turn. Simply turning the steering wheel does not guarantee that the car will move in the desired direction. As a driver, you must ensure that the weight is transferred to the correct place at the correct time. In general, the weight should be transferred to the outside front wheel relative to the direction of the corner. Braking places the weight of the car over the front wheels, but other factors should be considered, such as the current attitude of the car and the characteristics of the road.
影片哦，它不是真正在教学哦。
Vary depending on the section of road ahead. Two corners in the same direction will mean that the weight will already be in the correct place to take the second corner after the first. With two corners in opposite directions, you'll have to make sure that the weight is transferred to the other front wheel after.
干真的。
There is a common misconception that to drive a rally car quickly, you need to wrestle the steering wheel one way, then the other, as much as possible. When you turn the steering wheel, you are transferring the weight of the car to the wheels on the side where it's needed to load the suspension and provide.
看它开好舒服哦。
If you rapidly move the weight from one side to the other, it is like
destabilizing the car,
making it difficult to control. Continuing the soaring action on the steering wheel will progressively make the situation either a crash or a spin has occurred. When cornering or making corrections to the steering, you should apply the minimum amount of steering necessary. In conjunction with other techniques, such as left foot braking to induce oversteer, the amount of steering input necessary may be considerably lower than would be required for the same angle corner in a road car. As well as keeping the car as stable as possible, using the minimum amount of steering takes the least time to apply and then remove. Consider a situation where the car unexpectedly and significantly oversteers. If you were to apply a lot of opposite lock, it may correct the situation. However, the rear wheels may suddenly grip, snapping the car out of oversteer, and you may have to rapidly unwind the opposite lock in order to prevent the car from transferring into oversteer in the other direction. Excessive steering lock would only serve to make this situation more difficult to control.
看他这样好像也没有激励我很多。
So remember, always try to use the minimum amount of steering input possible.
我没有被激励到，我反而很沮丧，我的能力太烂。太强了啦！
The handbrake turn is used in rallying more than in any other form of motorsport. The aim of performing a handbrake turn is to get the car to dramatically oversteer at relatively low speed, which enables a tighter turn to be taken than using the steering axis of the wheels only. Weight shift is still required, and you must use the momentum of changing direction with the steering in conjunction with the rear of the car.
没办法车头拉的那个。
oversteer in a more open corner if there is insufficient traction on the front wheels to get the car to turn in at the required point. Remember, handbrake turns are used to navigate very tight corners such as hairpins that would be difficult or slow to drive around normally. So listen out for these types of corners in the pace notes. Pendulum turns are probably the most advanced technique used in rally driving. They are essentially the culmination of all the techniques we have described in these guides. They are used specifically to prevent the car from understeering on loose surfaces when approaching sharp turns or hairpins at relatively high speed. The technique works by using the momentum of the rear of the car swinging from one direction to the other. It must be timed correctly so that the final weight shift happens at the turning point for a corner. Modern rally teams put a lot of effort into reducing their car's tendency to understeer, so pendulum turns are not used as much in today's cars as they were with the classics. In order to explain the process, here are the inputs you should make and the effect it will have on the car at each point during a pendulum turn. In this example, the car is travelling at high speed on a straight piece of gravel road and has to make a 90-degree turn. As you arrive at the braking point, you get hard on the brakes to slow the car down and shift the weight of the car forward.
这个事情告诉我就是说，
on the front wheels,
游戏都有教学是一件好事。
direction of the corner. The reduced weight over the rear wheels will put the car into oversteer, with the rear of the car stepping out.
但是也告诉我们说，我们需要中文。
Away from the corner. You can now increase your throttle input, reduce your braking input, and steer in the direction of the corner before modulating.
对啊，你看他在用。
This allows you
他用那个在转
until the point at which the car needs to turn in.
他用手刀都在弄他的转弯角度啊。
The grip of the tire combined with some braking input causes the car to rapidly decelerate, as if braking hard in a straight line. Now release the brake pedal and feather the throttle. This will snap the car out of oversteer in the initial direction. The momentum of the weight shift of the rear of the car, coupled with the acceleration and steering input, will initiate oversteer in the direction of the corner. At the turning point, apply full throttle and move the steering wheel in the same direction as the rear of the car. This is the pendulum part. You want the car to oversteer in the direction of the corner to help eliminate understeer. Now feather the throttle as the car is switched.
干太强了 ！Constant 一场好了。 这 stage 是关卡选择吗 ？Location， 来去看看好了。哎呦，什么车都可以哦！干，什么车都可以哦！靠背。 早知道我就来这边玩了。选一台，这个感觉就是很像30的车呢。Mitsubishi 呢？哦，对啊，就你了，30 Go。Nice ，Nice。 可以试那个别的车就是不一样，管它什么 career 的。啊，这么多！哎，这台车的蓝色怎么跟我想不一样
？5, 4, 3, 2.
调整一下。哇，好快！
200 past junction. Right 5.
Yeah, semi.
Into left 5, don't cut past junction. Crest past junction.
原来他们5000转就换挡。
80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 80.
我靠！
Left 6 over crest, keep in. 150 through dip. And crest past junction. Care jump maybe past junction. 80 past junction. Right 6, 100. Crest and crest.
我看打滑了。
Braking turn right 1. Don't cut. turn right 1, don't cut, past junction, 80.
看我一直想甩尾你。
The radiator lights on. Past junction, 80.
还没甩完，车就烂掉了。
Right 4 past junction, 80. Left 5. 100 past junctions. Right 5 over crest. Care left 3, don't cut past junction. Double caution, dip, right 5, immediate hairpin left brown bales, keep in, rocks on exit.
到底是弯哪边？
We've got no coolant left. 200.
哦，我靠！
Crest jump maybe 80. Bump junction. Into left 6 long bump and crest. Caution braking left 3. Right 6, 130. Caution right 5. And turn right 4, don't cut. Into turn square left, don't cut, keep in, rocks on exit. 250 crest. And
我用 semi auto 我都忘记要降档。
250 down. Turn right 4 through dip, don't cut, narrows. 80 crest. Into right 5. Left 6. Caution braking, turn square right, deceptive. 40 past junction. Turn left 1 long cut, 60. Right 5.
对啊，动力会不够了，我觉得。果然还是手排比较屌，但是手排开这种速度快的车，干也很难的，我觉得。你又没有办法直接降到1档。还有一场可以再试一下手感。不用修车哦。
2, 1, go. Right 6 over crest, caution braking, turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn left 4, 250 through dip.
哦，对啊，因为要直接降到1档，好难哦。
Turn hairpin right, don't cut, open.
算了，我们要就3档开就好了。
And turn right 3, don't cut. Into left 6 long. And turn right 4. Into turn left 4, 80. Crest 80. Right 6 dip. Left 6. Right 6 80, caution jump past junction 100. Past junction. Caution braking, turn acute right. 100.
它是指哪里啊？我怎么没有看到这条路？
Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 150 through deck. Turn right 1. Into turn right 1 ditch.
按太多了。
100 through dip and past junction.
要慢慢去调整角度。
100 over crest. 100. Caution, keep left. Into right 5, immediate turn square right, don't cut. 80. Turn hairpin left, 80. Turn hairpin left, don't cut, 80. Turn square right, don't cut. Into turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn right 4, half long. .400 past junction. And turn right 1, don't cut. Into turn right 1, don't cut.
哦，对啊，我想起之前有一个人巴哈姆特有人讲说甩尾其实高速行驶下是要按刹车的，都忘记了，那开起来就怪怪的。
Right 6. And crest 500.
对啊，好像要按刹车没有错。
Double caution braking deceptive.
其实你这种高速行驶下的。
Into turn right 3, don't cut, down. Keep in rocks on exit. 100.
很容易转弯的时候动力打滑。
100 down.
在甩尾的时候也是要刹车的。
100 over crest to finish.